Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Rebecca. I see you there. Can you just let me know if you can hear me? Because I had my headphones in, but now I'm using my Yeti, my microphone. Can you hear me? Just say yes, I can hear you. Can you just type it in the chat? Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, awesome. Because my computer was giving me a message saying that you unplugged your mic. Yes, 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 yes. So come on in, come on in. Oh, come in and say hello, 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 Amy. So come on in, say good morning. If you're watching on the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments, okay? Awesome, awesome. Come. For those of you joining for the first time, so we are live now in the Path to Meditation Mastery group and the Meditation for Female Physician group. Awesome. And on YouTube. Okay. So if you're watching for the first time, we have been having some incredible female healers coming into the Meditation for Female Physician group. And I am just ecstatic and thrilled to have you here in this super supportive community so all of us together can get back to our truth, which is, and our birthright, to live a joyful life. Because when we are connected with our own joy, we are healed, and we are able to heal others. Okay. And this is why I'm here doing this. This is why I've been called to do this. So otherwise, why bother? Because it is truth. It is authentic for us, for you, for all of us together to rise up in our authenticity, that we are joyful, loving beings of light that is here to heal, right? When we lifted up, we raised our hands to say, yes, I want to be a doctor. Yes, I will take my pre-med courses. Yes, I will take the stupid MCAT. Yes, I will apply to medical school once, twice, 3 times for some people, right? Maybe some people took the MCAT 5 times. I know that there are people who've done that. And I think I took it 3 times myself. I don't even know. That's that damn exam, right? But because we had a deep driving desire, right, to become physicians. Why? Because we wanted to heal. I know for me, it wasn't the easiest path and getting into medical school. But I knew, even though I got all these no's, right? And I bet for many of you, maybe you were similar to me. My path, I always, like in school, I did pretty well. In college, I did pretty well. And it was a humbling experience when I finally got into medical school. And now I'm in a sea of people who are smarter than me, pretty much, right? Smarter, better test takers, whatever you want to call it. But I knew for what I think I got 30 rejection letters in senior year of college when I was applying. And I was like, all right, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't know, right? I actually started going to medical school I got on the wait list to Upstate. And this is a very interesting story. I haven't shared this anywhere. So I got in off the wait list to Upstate the week of the white coat ceremony, orientation. I actually started going to medical school in St. George's at Grenada, and not ever believing that I would get into Upstate, because my sister had been waitlisted multiple years in a row. And then she ended up going to Grenada and then transferring back to Upstate. It's a crazy story. And and there were 25 people in my class who got in the week of orientation. to medical school. And it was like, literally, my mother called me down in Grenada and was just like, pack your things, come home. You just got into med school. And I was like, what? But I had heard rumors that this one girl got in and then this other girl got in, or this other person got in. And there were 5 of us in my class in Grenada who got in. It was nuts. So anyways, the point is that when I raised my hand to say, yes, I want to be a physician, it was because I knew, regardless of what my MCAT scores were, regardless of what score I got here or there, that I was meant to heal. I knew that my soul came into this body to help heal people, to help uplift people, to help people in some way, shape, or form. And so if you are a physician who resonates with that calling, right? Put it in the comments, said, yes, me too. Okay. If you're live or replay, say, yes, that was me. Okay. And so through that journey, long, arduous journey to getting to where we are today, I think some of us forgotten what initially inspired us. And now at the end, I don't even want to say end of COVID. It's not the end of COVID, but at the right. And so now, after going through COVID, not that COVID, I mean, I feel like COVID was probably the straw that broke the camel's back for many of us. It's just like, that's it, I've had it, right? The burnout is at all-time highs. And we're like, what is going on, right? People are leaving medicine, right? Yes, Onika, calling to heal. Amen, sister, right? Like, yes, we knew that this is what we're meant to do, right? And so then we get there, right? And we're working our butts off. And now, and then we're getting depleted. We're getting more depleted. We're getting more depleted. And then the next thing we know, we're in COVID. And now we're getting more depleted, right? And then we look up one day and we're like, what? This is not what I thought I was getting into when I was 21 years old, 22 years old, or who knows, maybe some of you went to medical school later in life, 30 years old, when you were applying and when you were getting into the profession. We were so excited to get that acceptance letter. We were so excited. I know each and every one of you were, right? And then here we are thinking about stepping away, thinking about leaving, right? So many of us, myself included, I'm not going to lie, right? And this is the wake-up call for all of us. This is the wake-up call. That what that inkling, that voice in our heads that said, you were meant to be a physician, you were meant to be a healer, is still there, but it's also saying, physician, heal thyself. Because as you heal thyself, you will be able to heal others. And now it's time to reflect back on ourselves and see where we have strayed from our authentic truth, gotten into the RVU crazy, gotten into the charting crazy, gotten into gotta call the insurance company for an approval for an echo. Really? Right? So like all the mundane BS that we have to do, right? Can sometimes really overshadow the calling, right? We can't let that happen. And it may look different for many of us, right? I mean, I could go on and on, but I want to set up actually just a chit chat for all of us, right? For all of us to get into the Zoom meeting room and really talk. I want to get to know you and your journeys more so we can help heal ourselves together and have even a bigger impact as we move forward. All right? So important. Awesome. Thanks for listening to my diatribe. I was cold. So, July 12th. Yes, ladies. Here's our message. There are 2 aspects of life worth paying attention to. our actions and the spaces between our actions. Woo! That's freaking deep. Okay. There are two aspects of life worth paying attention to: our actions and the spaces between our actions. Because it is in the space between our actions that creates our actions. Right? Our thoughts create our words, create our actions. Our actions create our habits, and our habits create our character, and our character creates our legacy, right? And so we have to pay attention. If we're running on the hamster wheel or the treadmill constantly, not stopping to look at what's really going on inside. If our attention is constantly out there, we lose ourselves. We lose our connection to our truth. So, yes, we need to act. Yes, we have lots to do. We have major transformation to take part of. We can feel the transformation that's going on in the world right now, right? We can feel that the world is different than it was when we were in elementary school. Okay. There's something major happening, right? There's a if you go to any spiritual circles, they'll tell you there's major transformation going on in the world right now. And we are definitely at the pinnacle of it for all of us female healers and physicians. Okay. And so it's so important that the action we take is inspired action, not automatic action, right? Not rote action. It's got to be inspired. From what? Fear? Hell no. That's what everybody else is doing. We have to be inspired by our truth, which is we are beings of love, compassion. Right? Whew, man, I don't even know what's going on today. And my Ask It Is Giving calendar is all messed up because somebody was playing with it. One of my kids. All right, let's see what our soul surety card is going to say for us today. This is so great to have all of you here. Good morning, Facebook user. Oh, I got 2 Facebook users here. Who are you? Can you tell me your names? You don't have to if you don't want to. I'll see it later, I think. But I see you. I see you. So wonderful to have you here. And let's see what it's going to say. What is it? This one. Ooh, I do not think I've pulled this card before. Judgment. Holy crap. You know what's so funny? When I hear that word, right, I get like the heebie-jeebies. I don't know if you do. Does anybody else get the heebie-jeebies when they hear the word judgment? Put yes in the comments. I don't like the word judgment. I don't like that word. It makes me feel yucky. But I know for sure is every single time I read one of these, I'm always surprised by what it says. So, but it tells me that I have these preconceived notions about what judgment is. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah, right, Rebecca? Exactly. All right. So, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles. And your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. So, oh my God, that's so good. So there's so many, all these patient experiences are coming to me. So, where it says, each soul has chosen its own struggles. And your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. So this just brings in, right, Amy? Crazy pants. So Amy says, wow, best card yet. I know, crazy. So the first thought that came to my mind when I read that statement was thinking about the patients that we have who are smokers. Okay. So so forever it was like, oh my God, that's smoker, right? But so many of these patients, right? Why do they smoke, right? Why do people smoke? Why do people have alcoholism, right? Because this is the path that they've chosen to overcome the obstacle of discomfort in their body. They're using the tools that they have, right? They don't have any other tools, but it is our job to assist that soul, right? To find a better vehicle, perhaps, right? To help them fill that discomfort or ease the discomfort, not fill, ease the discomfort. And then it's a spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. So I was sharing this with one of my, my whole family is doctors. Okay. My dad, my sister, my brother-in-law, actually all four of us are cardiologists. And then my brother is an internist. My sister-in-law is a breast radiologist. Anyhow, so I was sharing with my brother-in-law and sister about a patient that I saw last week I met in the hospital several months ago, came in, heart failure, right? Young guy in his 40s, had bypass in his 30s, right? Then he was drinking all the time. So now he has this alcohol cardiomyopathy and his heart is weak, right? And he came in to see me and follow up. And now he's homeless, right? So he's homeless, living in a tent in his mother's backyard. And I spent a lot of time with him, but it's hard, right? And so then, right after he leaves, I'm going through my messages in my task box yesterday, and he called and was questioning why I ordered a certain test, like why I ordered an echo instead of like an invasive angiogram. For those of my cardiology sisters, you'll understand this. And why I would do that, because he thought that, that was about, he was trying to tell me I should order this test and not that test. Mind you, he's homeless, right? He doesn't have any, not that an educated person can't be homeless. They can be, but like his education is, he hasn't like graduated college or anything like that. So he's not a doctor, and he's definitely not a cardiologist. So my ego, right? My ego went to WTF, right? I spent all this time with him, and now he's calling and demanding that I call him back to explain to him why I ordered an echo and not an invasive angiogram. Man, he had the invasive angiogram in March already. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, why is he questioning, right? Why is he questioning me? I know what test I need to order for him. So it says here, right? Oh crap, where did it go? So it says here, and this is exactly what this reminded me of: your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself, right? So I'm triggered, right? This is an illusion, right? By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. So me going into that place, it's an illusion for me to be all high and mighty on my cardiology pedestal, right? Always learn the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. So when I just took a hot minute, calm down, right? And my sister, my brother-in-law, like, oh my God, these people, right? Why are they, da, 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 right? And I was like, hold on. Why is he calling and asking this question, right? Why is he demanding answers, right? Because he's terrified. The poor soul is terrified. And when we get into a place of fear, and I know each and every single one of you have been there, people either crumple and run away, or they start trying to control, even when they know nothing about the situation, right? So he's scared. And it's my job, your job, our job as healers to recognize the underlying pain and address it, right? What does he really need to hear? Hey, man, I know you're worried, and I know you're scared, and I've got this. I've got you. And it's all going to be okay, and I'll walk this path with you. That's what he needs to hear. And I've done this multiple times with people, and then they're like, okay. So that annoying, angry, demanding patient, right? All of us know. You hold their hand, and that's what we say, right? So we have to watch. So we have to be visible. We have to be aware and say, okay, wait a second. When I feel that tightness, what is going on? It's my ego taking over, trying to cause an illusion, right? It's not our truth. It's not who we are. It takes a minute. It takes practice, because we've lived in a place of judgment and ego our whole lives. So put in the comments what your takeaway was, okay? I know I talked a lot today, but we're going to have a little bit of quiet, a little bit of introversion and introspection. And so let's get comfortable. We're not going to do the mantra today. We're just going to go through the soul questions, all right? So get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes and visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. And take a deep breath into your heart. Breathe out of your heart. Breathe into your heart and really feel the certainty and the conviction with which you entered the medical field, knowing that you are a healer. And as you breathe out of your heart, let those healing vibrations go to every single cell in your body. Breathe normally. And we're going to ask ourselves the 4 soul questions. Who am I? Who am I? I am not the roles I play. I am not the ego that gets triggered. I am a pure, peaceful, loving soul whose very presence is healing. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Now I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, give yourself a big stretch, rub the tops of your thighs. Yeah. And then bring your hands together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today to remind yourself of your truth. That you are a being of love and compassion and are here to heal yourself and others. And from this place, let's give a blast of healing, love, and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all of our patients out there, to all of our brother and sister souls out there. And from there, we give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Don't forget to put your takeaways in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Sending you so much love. Mwah.